In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a delicious, high-protein, low-calorie, super tangy Greek-style yogurt in the Ninja Foodi 10-in-1 pressure cooker and air fryer with just 2 ingredients: Trader Joe's organic soy beverage that's made from only organic soybeans and water, and a few tablespoons of plant-based yogurt. You're going to need 2 clean cloth napkins, a sanitized measuring spoon, a sanitized silicone spoon to stir, and you're going to need to make sure you sanitize your foodie. And here you can see the yogurt and the soy beverage, and then there's my storage container, and I use a funnel. That's not 100% necessary. It just makes it easier. The first thing you're going to need to do is turn on your pressure cooker and lift the lid, and then you're going to set it to the yogurt setting. Pour in your soy milk, and then all you're going to need to do is set the top to vent and hit start. So now it's going to go through a boiling series. Put your napkins on top and in the back because it's going to sputter. I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. It kind of leaks out the back, so I added a napkin to the back. And then it's going to go through about 2 boiling cycles. So here you can see it's boiling, and when you lift up the napkin, you'll see it would have gotten everywhere because I made that mistake once. Then once it's done the boiling, it switches to cool. And at this point, you don't need to do anything. It's just going to cool for, it takes me about 2 hours, sometimes a little bit longer. So just be patient with this. Once it's done cooling, it's just going to automatically switch to add and stir. And this is where you're going to take the lid off, add about 3 tablespoons of your yogurt. I have a batch that I made previously, but you can just use a store-bought brand, any kind you like. I'm adding 3 tablespoons with that sanitized spoon, because now we've got sanitized milk, and then I'm stirring it around. And you just put the top back on, make sure it's still vented, and then you're going to hit start. Do not hit yogurt again because you'll go through the boiling phase again. I set it for 12 hours. If you need a little wiggle room, you can always set it for up to 15 hours. But we're going to start with 12 and go overnight. All right, it's all done. Next morning, it looks really good. It's all thick and it smells delicious. So I'm going to let this cool to about room temperature. Now that it's cool to about room temperature, I stir it around and I'm going to put it into my sanitized jar. Does not look so good. And I like to use this funnel just because I don't like to get the yogurt all splattered everywhere. It just looks cleaner. And that's really it. I use glass containers and silicone. So, because sometimes when you're fermenting stuff, the metals can have different things in them that leach into your fermented food and change the taste. So I just use silicone and this glass jar. And then I'm just going to keep letting it cool, or if it's all done, I just stick it right in the freezer. So now you can use this for anything you like. You can use it as is. It tastes great as a sour cream substitute, or you can make it a little sweeter by adding some maple syrup or any liquid sweetener and some fresh fruit and make a parfait. It is absolutely delicious. I think you're going to love it.